What's good, YouTube? Chris Trips here, back with another video, and I just want to talk about this incident I just discovered that occurred a couple of days ago. The burned body of Tariq Quadir Lote, 24-year-old man of Wilmington, Delaware, was found in Vega Baja, a city that's 20 miles west of San Juan, Puerto Rico. The reports were saying that Mr. Lote and his friend James Johnson were traveling by bus when they hopped off in the city of La Perla, and they were there to purchase some unspecified drugs. After they made the purchase, they began taking videos and photos, and they were surrounded shortly after by a group of people, a group of the residents there that was telling them not to do that in fear of that, the pictures that they were taking, videos that they were taking, probably would draw the attention, would draw the attention of the police. Now, La Perla is a city, it's one of the highest heroin distribution points on the island, and it's controlled by rival gangs. So, if things like that, especially if these guys went there to purchase some drugs or whatever, you'd have to think that they don't want these type of images to be put on the internet and stuff like that, because they have a livelihood. They're out there, doing what they do, and by making the police come there, that's going to cause problems for them and so forth. So, after these guys were told not to take pictures, a heated discussion came up, an altercation ensued. These guys were fighting, cars were getting wrecked. Mr. Lowe and Mr. Johnson were beaten with a weight plate, a stick, and a deep fryer. Now, during the chaos and all this stuff that was going on, Mr. Johnson was able to separate himself, and he ran up inside of a local business called La Vergüenza, and he asked for help. And then shortly after, he lost sight of Mr. Lowe, and that was pretty much it. He was discovered, I believe it was on Sunday. His body was found in Vega Baja, and the family flew out there on Monday so that they can identify the body, and they were able to do that successfully by some scars and some tattoos that was on Mr. Lowe's body. But the autopsy said he was shot in the head, and then he was burned afterwards, pretty much to send a message. So I can't stress enough, man, and I've talked about this before in earlier videos. When you go to these countries, you have to respect the locals, respect the natives, respect what they say. You can't be out there feeling like, I'm an American, I have this veil of protection, and you're not going to do anything to me. That stuff doesn't happen. I've heard many stories, and I've seen people, from other countries get beat up and stuff like that by the natives of whatever country that they're visiting, because they feel like they're better than the country that they're visiting. I've seen people getting beat up and taken out. It's unfortunate that this young man lost his life, but you have to respect the people. It almost, by them not wanting pictures, it kind of reminds me of the favela tour in Rio de Janeiro, in Vidigal. You can take pictures all over the place inside the favela, but when you get to this certain section, due to the activity that's going on, they don't want you taking pictures. Once you clear that area, you can go back to taking pictures. Basically the same thing. Now, if someone's stupid enough to continue to take pictures in the area where they don't want to, you're looking for trouble. And that's kind of what I think might have happened here. These young men kind of didn't want to heed to what they were asking, and it turned into a bad situation, unfortunately. And one of the brothers lost his life. That's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna do a video and soon, about just talking about things that you should do to keep you safe on vacation and stuff like that. But if they ask you to do something, whatever country you are, respectfully just do it, because this is not your country. You're thousands and thousands of miles away from home, and anything can happen. You can get on that plane, go to a country, and never come home, if you know what I mean. So respect the locals, respect the people, respect the rules and cultures of that country that you're visiting. That's pretty much it for this video. You guys be safe in your travels.